So before we start the video, I will admit I am going to do trigger warning for mentions of suicide, self-harm, mental health, and mental health hospitals. So we're doing a mental health day. I got out of the mental hospital for trying to kill myself and self-harm yesterday. Super good, great that we got out. We were feeling better. Yeah, so we made a matcha, which I already drank like half of it, but like it's fine. For this, we're gonna do a tub because that's how we do things. So I'm gonna set it up personally, like right over here. I'm gonna move that out of the way and set it up like right there. So like, make sure that this is plugged. There's no water in it yet. If you want to do this, like I got everything that I currently have. Call me crazy, from Five Below, and it works for my skin, leaves my skin feeling smooth, soft, and it smells all really, really good. So you're gonna start the coconut maroon bath salts. You guys just saw how big the tub was, so I would recommend about one of these caps for a tub. I want my bag. If you have it, oops. Okay, it's okay. We dropped it, but that's fine, guys. It's like whatever. We're good. It's okay. So, if you have it about half the size, then use half the cap. If you have it about twice the size, then use 2 caps. Obviously, you can do the conversions and stuff if you want to. So use this. Smoke and Mirrors Body Coconut Maroon smells like I'm in love with this smell. This smells like one of my favorites currently. You're gonna want your Smoke and Mirrors body soap. I got the salted caramel, but I ran out of that, so I put my Soft Cloud Ruby Sky Shimmer Body Scrub in it. Like, so pretty. We love it. I'm gonna put that right there, like right next to it. And we have the Vanilla Cupcake Smoke and Mirrors body lotion. This one is so good. It smells really, really good. I personally love the smell of this, and personally for me, I have sensitive skin, so I know it's okay for me. Leaves my skin feeling nice and smooth and soft, so we're gonna put this aside. Sparkling Berry Bliss Shimmer Shower Gel. We're just gonna put that in right away, which is also, again, 1 cap. And then, like the body scrub, just do the same thing with the conversions. Oops. And then we have this Hyaluronic Acid Pearl Serum by Spa Life. I absolutely love this one. Keeps my skin feeling nice and hydrated, pretty good. And then we have the Watermelon Wake Me Up Toner by Amora Glow, and it came bedazzled. If you get it at Five Below, it comes bedazzled, which I personally absolutely love for my skincare. Remember, you're gonna do the skincare after you get out. But I have a Watermelon Rose Water Grapefruit, the Pink Dream Moisturizing Raw Juice Mask, ESW Beauty. It's like this. I absolutely love this, and I will be using this when I'm in, so I'm gonna put that there. Extra strength acne dots, which I also use for afterwards if I have any acne, which right now I have a little breakout on my forehead, but that's pretty normal. And like I said before, I have sensitive skin, so if you have sensitive skin, anything I use, I know doesn't make my skin break out personally. If you do have that, we're gonna show you guys all the products I use, and it's a Strawberry Silk. Like, again, came from Five Below, bedazzled. Absolutely, we love this. So, we have this other toner by Amora. We have this face cream moisturizer by Amora. We have a Monday Smooth for curly and frizzy hair, and it is conditioner. We absolutely love this. We love our Dewy Dose Spa Life Hydrating Cream Moisturizer. And we have this Tropical Coconut and Pear Body Butter for afterwards with the lotion. So I like to keep, my skin is personally really dry a lot, so we love to do that. Anyways, let's get started. The first thing I will say is let's start and talk about which mental hospital I stayed at and how long I stayed there personally based on my condition, my mental health at that moment in time. So we're gonna start and let's get going. So I stayed at Hampstead Mental Health, Hampstead Hospital, Dartmouth Mental Health, in New Hampshire, and it's personally the staff there. I stayed in the Washington unit because that was my age group. They go off age groups. It's 5 to 13 for Washington unit. Kennedy is a residential on the 2nd floor, and they have 3 floors. One of them is mainly for doctors' offices. There's a gym that you will go to, and there's everything's scheduled for you every day, and it's like a certain reliable schedule, which I absolutely loved, because if you're somebody who needs stability and current notice on things, and you get like pretty upset when things get moved around a little bit, definitely. So you will have this thing called community time, where you will do your mood and goal for the morning. You're gonna do your mood, like, oh, I'm okay, you can do that, you can do good, you can do tired, stuff like that. And then your goal could be one of the expectations: positive thoughts, safe body, safe thoughts, follow directions, you know. On the weekends, if normally there will be like a little prize. There's also Lincoln unit for 14 to 16, I'm pretty sure. And then I'm pretty sure it goes up to 23, from 17 to 23 for the Madison unit. I'm going to go over the list also of, first off, this is a question I get a lot because I went there more than once. Are the grippy socks grippy? No, they're not. I'm going to be straight up fully honest with you on that. They're fully 100% not. The reason I know this is because I slid into a split, like genuinely slid into a split, which was pretty fun, honestly. I didn't really have any complaints about doing that because I'm a gymnast, so like I was super happy. There's a gym, there are mats in the gym, so if you're a gymnast or like anything like that, you can 100% do cartwheels, round-offs, standing back tuck, you know, just make sure you know how to do it and you're not like, you're pretty skilled at doing the certain things you're doing. Staff there are pretty calm and chill. They worry like a lot about you, and there is this room called the SR, which is pretty much an insane asylum room, like white room, padded walls, where if you like intend to hurt yourself. So I knew a girl, let's call her Avery. When we were there, she kept hitting her head against the wall all the time, and it got to the point a couple times where she had to be restrained and put in the SR room, which so sad. We hate that happened. We hate that some people's mental health are like this. And personally, I stayed for 2 weeks. I stayed for 2 weeks. My favorite couple people of staff there in Washington unit, definitely, for Washington unit, definitely Sarah, Anthony, and Tenzin. Kimon's pretty chill. Wisdom, if he's like, you're really upset, you say you're gonna hit him, he will egg you on to do it, which I don't absolutely love about the staff, but you do, at the end of your stay, you will get a couple papers to fill out. One of them, like, recommendations on how was your stay, you know, how are the staff, is there anything you would change, what do you recommend, you know, stuff like that. I would say I pretty much love that. Like, they genuinely want to know, oh, could we change this? Is this a problem? Is this an issue? Is this certain staff not a good staff to have working with this age group of kids? We love that. Yeah, so we're also going to go to the fact that there is this one security guard. I would love to like just point out, his name is Craig. I had a really hard time about a weekend, and I ended up crying in the hallway, like really, really hard. And they ended up having to call backup because I was really, really upset, which is unfortunate. But Craig was like, let me handle this. So he kind of just like, he kind of held me, told me everything would be okay, you know, told me a couple stories about him, tattoos on his arms, the meanings of them, why he has them. He's really funny, and he does work in the Lincoln unit, but he told me personally if I ever needed to scream at someone, he would bring noise canceling headphones, but he would definitely come. If I needed to cry to someone, tell the staff to radio him and he would come. We love that. We love that. Most of the kids in the Washington unit are either there for suicide, anger issues, screen addiction. I would love to just point out can be really, really bad, and you can be sent to a mental hospital for it. Especially if your kid is getting, if you're an adult, you're watching this, if a kid is getting violent with screens, I do recommend sending them there. You don't get a lot of screen time in that. From room time where you have to be in your room is 8 o'clock, but you can have like puzzles and books. Depends on what precautions you have. SA is suicide awareness. So like if you self-harm and stuff like that, which is the precautions I was on, for the first day you won't be able to have pencils, forks, spoons, plastic knives, anything like that. All the utensils and stuff are plastic, and stuff like that are plastic. You won't be able to have marker caps until you're off those precautions. It will take about a day for you to get privileges, which means you go off unit to the gym, the classroom, cafeteria. If you misbehave too much, you will be put on treatment focus, which is like a bunch of papers. You could have things definitely to earn, which, love it. We love their mentality there. So that's the first thing I'm going to point out about that hospital. We love it. We love it. Second thing I want to point out. Most of the time, mental health is real until it comes to teenagers. Because then they say, they're just being overdramatic. They don't actually have that many emotions. Don't tell a kid or a teenager, anybody around from the age of 10 to 25 that they are being overdramatic, because that's when your hormones are highest. And I do want to point out that, it's a really big thing. And again, I do recommend this hospital if you live in the southern New Hampshire area. Anywhere in New Hampshire, really, it's a really good hospital. One other thing before we go, guys, is that I hope you guys remember, take days off from work, school, if you need to, for your mental health. Take a day where you pamper yourself, you focus on yourself, your mental health. Once a month at least. I do it twice a month, personally. So, another thing, because I would love to just go back to the topic, because I get distracted really easy. I just jumped from the emotion topic to the other topic I was just talking about, which my brain just blanked on. But emotion is all they have. You cannot tell somebody they're being overdramatic, especially if they're from the age of 10. Anywhere from a toddler to a 25-year-old. Those when your emotions, your hormones, everything are the highest. So don't tell them they're being overdramatic and they don't have that many emotions yet. When emotion is kind of all they have. It's all they have to go on. Another thing with self-harm, if you're wondering, well, why does my friend do it? Why does my girlfriend do it? Why does my partner do it? Why does my kid do it? Why does my sibling do it? Why does my friend do it? Everybody in your life who does it, whether a grandparent, aunt, somebody in your family, to one of your friends, or your partner, in the end, it does all come down to one thing. It comes down to being the only pain you can control. You can start the cutting, you can stop the cutting. You can start the bleeding and you can stop it. You can start the pain and you can stop that. It's the only pain in your life you can physically control, because you can't really control anything else. So that's what I'm going to say for this mental health talk. Everybody please be aware, and please, please, please be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Bye, guys.